Hello, future Wimba experts. My name is Allison, and I work for the Online Learning Department here at Stevens Institute of Technology. We are going to do a quick run-through of how to log into Wimba as well as the different tools available to you inside of our web conferencing system. Since you are a participant, you should have been given a Wimba Classroom link along with the dial-in information. To show you an example of the type of email you might have received, it will contain the link as well as the dial-in numbers. The dial-in numbers will allow you to hear everything that goes on during the meeting, but using the link will allow you to also see the slides or other visuals that the presenter wants to show you. So the first thing I'm going to do is click on the actual link. And it's going to prompt me to type in my name. A lot of people ask me if they need a username and password. You don't have to worry about these credentials as they are just for the presenter. The only thing you need to worry about is how you would like your name to appear when you enter into the classroom. So I'm going to have my name appear as Allison R. And I'm going to click enter. And once I do so, this is going to open up the classroom, and I'm going to have successfully entered the meeting. I'm going to show you what you need to do in case you're having problems logging in and what you can do to figure out what the problem might be. So I'm going to X out of this screen, and when you have seen this screen that first popped up, you're going to want to run the setup wizard, this link on the right hand side. The Run the Setup Wizard is going to ask you to start, and it's going to go through different things to try to find out what the problem is on your computer. And all you have to do is just keep clicking Next. Now it says congratulations, your computer has passed the wizard, but you might have had a particular problem on your computer, in which case the wizard would have stopped and told you what the problem was after going through each segment. But I'm going to click Finished as I have successfully passed the test. Sometimes people have problems because their pop-ups are blocked. In this case, you would just need to enable the pop-ups for this particular session. To show you what it looks like when you log in with a different browser, I'm on Mozilla right now, but I'm going to click out of Mozilla, and I'm going to show you what it looks like inside of Internet Explorer, because sometimes there's one extra screen that pops up that I would like to show you. So I'm going to click on Participant Login, and once again, the same thing you saw before. I'm going to type in Allison R, and I'm going to click Enter. And as you can see, this is a different screen that we didn't see before. Now what you're going to want to do is just click on the Click Here link at the bottom, and that's all you need to enter the classroom. Now I'm going to go over some things that you would want to know as being a participant in this room, and the different things that are available to you. So the first thing that would probably be of use to you is to know how to speak during the session. The first way that you can talk is by scrolling over this gray talk button on the left hand side, and when I hold that down and I click my mouse, you can see that it's turned a yellow color, and you also have something on the right hand side that shows a green, yellow, and red indicator showing how loudly I'm speaking. When it's going up to that red notch there, that means I'm coming through very clearly to the other people on the other side. Another way to access this talk button is by holding the control key on your keyboard. So you can see I'm not hovering over it, but I'm using the control key on my keyboard. The third way you can talk is by using the dial-in numbers that were provided to you. If in case you might have misplaced email for some reason, what you can do is just click on this blue phone right here, and those are your dial-in numbers. It's good to keep in mind that when you're on the phone to mute it until you intend to speak, as sometimes there'll be background noise and that is picked up in the room. So it's good to mute it until you would like to add something into the conversation. Now on this lower left-hand side, you have the chatting capabilities. Right now it says to main room, and I can click a message, say hello to everyone. Or when I have more participants in this, let me just move my screen up a little bit, there's a drop-down menu that shows who's in this room. Of course, as you can see, I'm the only person in the room right now, but you can click on their name, and you can have a dialogue between that person, and only you and he or she would be able to see the message, that the private messages you're sending back and forth. Otherwise, I can just send it to the main room and everyone will be able to see it. To show you some of the other things you have available to you, in this bottom screen here, if a professor asks you to respond yes or no to a question, you have those capabilities. You can click the yes, and as you can see, a green check mark has popped up next to my name. And I can also raise my hand in case they want me to answer a question, or I have these different emoticons that show that I'm away, I will approve or disapprove, I'm laughing, I'm clapping. So there's different things you can do. I can click on this and you can see that I'm laughing, and it shows it in the chat box as well. This is basically it. Thank you so much for listening, and enjoy your Wimba classroom experience.